In December 1977, ufologists A.J. Gevaerd and Marco Petite are hard at work writing for the Brazilian publication UFO magazine when they hear about the stories from Colares.
The military operation is the first military operation that we know of in Brazil and probably in the world, entirely dedicated to try to understand what was going on here involving the UFO phenomena. Over 3,000 people were interviewed by this military in a 4-month period.
That same month, Captain Hollanda is ordered to surrender all materials and return to Comar. The photographs, films, and sketches they collected are kept classified.
He was given the order to shut down the operation saucer immediately. He was a military, he didn't ask much question.
One of the things that most shocked me and the other colleagues was the fact that at the end of December in that year of 1977, when the encounters were becoming increasingly fruitful, the order came, and to this day no civilians know who it came from, saying that the operation was terminated.
Over the next few months, reports of strange sightings and bizarre attacks subside. In time, the stories about mysterious lights in the sky drift into local legend. For the next 30 years, Operation Saucer is kept under wraps, but Captain Hollanda does not remain silent forever. In 1997, he decides to meet with A.J. Gevaerd and Marco Petite in a videotaped meeting just outside Rio de Janeiro. In this rarely seen video, the captain gives his chilling account of what happened on the island.
The ship gave an explosion like thunder. A very strong explosion and brightness. It took off at incredible speed toward the atmosphere. And disappeared among the stars.
In 1977, the Brazilian Air-Force's UFO investigation, called Operation Saucer, generates a massive report which sits in classified government archives for over 20 years. The files contain roughly 500 photographs and 3,000 interviews with witnesses who claim that they were attacked by bright lights in the sky over the Amazonian island of Colares. It is not until 1997 that the veil of secrecy begins to lift. June 1997. Ufologist and editor of the Brazilian publication UFO magazine, A.J. Gevaerd, is at work when he receives a phone call. On the other end of the line is Captain Uyrangê Hollanda. Hollanda was in charge of the Air Force team sent to Colares back in 1977.
And he called me and said, I always admire what you've done. I think you've done the right things. And in the past, we weren't able to talk because, you know, I was in the military. But right now, I'm retired. And if you want to talk to me, please come to my place.
Soon, Gevaerd and his co-editor Marco Petite head to see Hollanda. For 2 days, the three men gather at the captain's house in Cabo Frio, just outside Rio de Janeiro. They videotaped the entire meeting.
Was a man with a very lucid memory, very, very good memory, who could report in details things that happened 20-some years before, with such a precision that impressed us.
The most important part, without a doubt, is his description of the encounters he had with these ships.